What is up, everybody? A little bit of change of scenery here. Sorry for the wind noise, but that was a little close. Sorry. Sorry for the wind noise. It's really hot, so I got the fan going, but as you can see, change of scenery. We're now here at Josh and Tyler and them shop, moving my car from Colton's just because it was, you know, an hour and something changed for me to go drive it. But you know, a huge thanks to Colton and his family for letting me keep the car down there in their shop as long as it was, and just letting me get it to where it was rollable, movable, you know, and going on, and all their help. So definitely a huge thanks to them. But now I've got it up a lot closer to home and here at Josh's shop. And I didn't film any yesterday, but I unloaded the car on Monday and we started working on it a lot yesterday, which as you can see here now, started working on it a lot yesterday. Got all the front steering rods straightened out, taken out. Gonna start working on my power steering here in a little bit. Got the throttle return spring plate and all that ready to go. Got the distributor set in. But we're fixing to pull, well, I am, Josh is still working. I'm fixing to pull the transmission back out because I didn't realize that my bell housing did not have the idler gear and plate and all that stuff in there, so there's no way for the starter to engage anything. So I'm gonna pull the transmission out here in a second and get ready to get that. Huge thanks to Chad Elliott. He had another idler gear and the hardware for it here to go back in, so huge thanks to him. And I got a line from him, and I've got some parts from him before, but again, like I said, huge thanks to Chad and, you know, just everybody that's helped me so far. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of people that have like been behind me and like support me and want me to, you know, finish this and get it done. But I promise whenever it's time to take the car to the track and everything, you know, everybody will get their due thank you. Like, you know, it's gonna be a long post and probably a long video, whatever, but I promise you I will be sure to thank every person individually who has helped me, you know, get where I'm at right now and get to the track. You know what I mean? Between Robert and Josh and Tyler, you know, like I said, Chad Elliott, you know, Todd Hernandez, Riley Higgler, I mean, just a bunch of racers, a bunch of friends, my brother, my family. You know, there's a lot of people have helped me, and don't get me wrong, we still got a little work to do. You know, it's gonna be another probably 2 or 3 weeks before I make it to the track, but it's close. And the reason it's gonna take that is because I have to be a financially responsible adult, have bills to pay, so gotta take care of the bills. But we're getting there. Car's, I'd say, roughly 75% ready to go. And a lot of it's just these small little things that, you know, take time to do. And again, sorry for the noise of the fan, but it's just really hot and I'm not turning the fan off. But I got the nose piece here, which looks a little rough, but I promise it's usable. And it's really good. We're just gonna re-bolt the valence there and pop rivet it back together, stick it on. But the car is really close, you know, and obviously Josh's car is super late model, it's ready to go. I'm in Tyler's car now. Tyler has his car at his house at the moment, but we finally got the lift bar situation figured out and got the plates on the rear end all lined up and got my 5th and 6th spool hooked up, so that was a relief. But like I said, we're fixing to slide in here. I'll put you on a time lapse or something, but gonna slide in here. We're gonna get the transmission out and probably wait on Winford to get here some, but we're gonna take the bell housing out and get ready to stick that idler gear and stuff in. I gotta get me some caps for the hubs, so if anybody local or anybody that's watching this in this, you know, if you know where I can get them caps or anything, let me know, because I need those and need a few other small odd end things. But it's definitely a lot closer than what it was, and it's getting there. So we're I'm gonna set you over here on Josh's car or something like that and put you on time lapse, and we'll get this transmission and some other stuff out and get ready. All right, what's up, everybody? This is Racecar build update slash, I've done lost track of what number, where we left off at, I don't remember. So there's gonna be a lot of this that's just kind of thrown into a video, super unorganized, super just thrown together, but I've done a terrible job at keeping things organized on what days, what we got done, you know, going on. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, there's some days where I've been over here working, I just hadn't felt like putting a camera up. So some of it's here and there, but anyways, we're back. I'm over here at Josh's shop and him, and today's just gonna be a quick day because I just got off work and I'm still covered in grass and everything, and Josh is still working. So I'm just gonna get a few things done and head to the house. And then me and him are gonna be over here tomorrow night, get his car unloaded and washed and everything. And then hopefully get a lot more done on my car too, because as you can tell, it's not far from being done. Got all the front suspension done. We still got to set like the bump steer and all that. But got the lift bar, 5th coil, 6th coil, all that on. All the rear suspension. I'm fixing to put, got this right here. Had to get another yoke for the rear end, but we got that. And inside this bag here is a bunch of little bags. And all of this is to put in the bell housing along with the idler gear there and everything, to put all that so the starter engages, you know, turns motor, yada yada yada. But fixing to slide the yoke on, gonna do a few other quick things real quick, and then like I said, I'm gonna get out of here for the day because it's been a long day, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to go home. So stick around, we'll get some small stuff done, and then probably the next part of this video you'll see will be tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, Thursday, I don't remember what day it is, probably Thursday I think. But we're gonna get some more stuff done and go home, grab a shower, some food, and watch Not One of Eldora. So stick around. What's up again, everybody? Back at the shop here, as you can tell. I've already got a little bit done, and I ain't gonna lie, I honestly just forgot to pick up the camera out of my truck. But we did get the idler gear and all of the hardware installed. It finally came in the mail. But we got all that installed. So now we're fixing to put the bell housing back on and get it snugged up, and then we can put the transmission back in, hook the shifters, all that back up, and hopefully get some U-joints for the drive shaft back there this week or weekend, and get everything put together. So it's all over the place. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm very unorganized and all over the place with work and everything else, but we're gonna get this bell housing stabbed back in, get it tightened down, and depending on what time it is, which I mean, obviously this shouldn't take but just a minute, but hopefully get the transmission back up in there, and then probably head out for the night so we can go home and watch Eldora. The second world, or the 50th, whatever, is starting tonight. So we're gonna try to get this done real quick and go home and watch Eldora. So stick around. Alright, update. It's the next day. Again, just kind of got carried away getting stuff done. Josh was here last night, home with everybody, so like, I just kind of got in the swing of things, and I keep forgetting to pick up the camera, even though that's the whole point of what I'm trying to do here. But just bear with me, it'll get better, I promise. But we did, I got the bell housing put back together, which a huge shout out to Todd Hernandez. Me and Josh were pretty sure we knew the correct order on how to put all that stuff together, but wasn't 100% sure, and I couldn't really find anything online. So I called Todd, and he knew exactly what the order was, which way it was supposed to go. So huge shout out to him for helping me with this as well as many other things. But we got the bell housing put together, the idler gear and all that stuff in there. We got the bell housing back in and got fresh bolts in the starter, got the jumper wire, got the transmission put back in there. I do gotta hook the shifters back up, but that's just, you know, minor details, won't take but just a minute there. Sorry about that. But we kind of mocked the nose piece up a little bit, just to kind of get an idea of where the T-bar needs to go, because I had to get a new T-bar. So the nose piece ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it came with the car, and it's still definitely very usable. It's just dirty. But Got the T-bar kind of held in with some clamps here, or the nose piece. But that's roughly where it's gonna go. I got some fender tops right there, thanks to Tyler. And we got something going on outside. Everyday thing around here. But other than that, me and Josh, we started working on the left rear last night, and he showed me how to get the shock on there without having to take the, everything loose like the hard way, I guess is the way I was doing it. But I'm still learning. I mean, I've worked on these cars for years and years, but I've never actually owned one and had to go through all the details and small process. I mean, every little thing. So there's still some things I'm learning. So I'm not ashamed to say it, but you learn something new every day. But today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish trying to get the 4-bar rod back bolted up on the left rear over there and get all that done. And I got some body panels in the bed of the truck there to go on the right side here. I'm gonna try to straighten those up a little bit, try to straighten the hood up just a little bit, because the hood's still usable, like it's very usable. It's just kind of crinkled where they had it laying outside and walked on it and whatnot. Anyways, straighten all that back out and hook the clutch line up on the transmission, hook it back up, and just basically kind of start going over things, because we're actually not far from being able to finally spin this motor over and start making the fire. So stick around. I might try to put you on a time lapse if I can find something to sit it on, or might bring you with me. So we're gonna get some work done.